Hello.
Welcome back, Dicks on Dicks.
Yep. Welcome back to Dicks on Dicks, episode 3. The first episode we're publicly releasing. Couldn't fucking spit that one out.
Public release.
Public release, yeah.
Really excited about that.
We're launching.
See, these viewers might jump up a lot.
Oh yeah, man. We're building the fucking brand little by little. Foundational pieces.
I'm ready for the merch. I'm ready.
Ready for the merch. We will have the merch soon.
Yes.
We're not actually. No, I feel like people maybe would buy it.
Custom ink.
Custom ink t-shirts with fucking Arial font, size 11, Trevor and Liam, Dicks on Dicks.
Times New Roman.
Yeah, and then a picture that we draw with a fucking iPad, just like a bunch of stick figures. That would be some good shit.
That's an excellent idea.
That would be excellent. So, another great weekend in Muncie.
I think so.
Yeah.
A lot of drinking.
There was an ample amount of drinking this weekend. There were a lot of beers deleted.
A lot of beers were depleted.
Just like the week in school, I feel like was so stressful. Like, I know when Friday hit, I was literally, once I worked on homework a little bit after class. I was like, fuck, I'm ready to just get blitzed. Mm. Plus, we had some friends make an appearance as well.
Oh, yeah, totally. Yeah, my Friday was, it started, I went to work, and my coworkers brought their dogs in. So that was already a great way to start Friday. And then they brought donuts, too.
Yeah, that's a fucking fantastic start.
And my coworker paid for some food for lunch for me.
Ooh.
So it was coming up. Liam,
how was the ping pong games?
Ping pong games? Oh, I'm pretty sure I slapped some kids.
Liam moving up in the fucking pong rankings in this fucking at Praxis, just rolling up the rankings right now.
I may be rising. Dude,
stay
tuned, guys.
You gotta start fucking videotaping all this shit. I'm gonna start doing power rankings every week at the Praxis office ping pong standings. My power rankings, who's hot, who jumped this week. No, Liam jumped 2 slots.
I'm a hot jumper. I'm a hot jumper.
Hot jumper this week.
I think so.
Suicide jumper?
Oh.
Too far.
But yeah, it was a fun weekend.
Yeah.
Had some friends.
Good time. One of the friends, which we still have here today, we'd like to introduce. Actually, our first guest on the podcast ever. Why we picked him? He's not a significant human at all. Not an expert in anything.
No, he's garbage.
I mean, to be completely honest, the guy's kind of a dipshit. So we kind of just brought him on. Maybe pick his brain a little bit on what it is like to be a incompetent moron.
As Cash said, he's an asshole. That's funny sometimes.
But ladies and gentlemen, I would like to have you all welcome in Mr. Seth Brantley.
Thank you. I'd like to start off this podcast by condemning Cassius Metzger for calling me an asshole. That is sometimes funny.
Sometimes.
I appreciate you guys having me on. Thank you.
No problem. Great to have you. We're trying to go through a list of guests. We contacted a lot of people. Leonardo DiCaprio sadly was busy.
I was the last resort.
Yeah, you were Plan Z76. Like, how you have Plan Z Part 1, Plan Z Part 2.
Well, if you were trying to choose a candidate to pick a minuscule brain from, you have the ideal candidate here. So
thank God we got Whoopi Goldberg. Thank God.
Oh, shit.
I reached out to her. She declined.
Well, today, boys, we were just sitting there watching Red Zone, chilling out for a little bit. Great week of football.
Oh, yeah.
Great fucking week of football.
A lot of close games.
For what we were able to watch, considering the Red Zone stream, was absolutely
Let's just say that
terrible.
Technically we do not own NFL Red Zone, the package for that. So let's just say we use, or not us personally, a friend of ours. As you know, we do not incriminate ourselves in the podcast. A friend of ours likes to stream Red Zone illegally through an Xbox and say it, or to sum it up this week, Red Zone streams
were bad.
Fucking horrible.
It was laggy. Oh my God, it was bad.
I felt like I was trying to fucking stream off the air fryer. That shit was absurd.
It would always seem to get lag out at the most crucial parts.
Okay, so Colts Packers. How much time is left in that fucking game?
It might have been. It was like the third down pass for Aaron Rodgers.
Yes.
At their own 10-yard line, he just threw a bomb down to Devontae Adams, and we just missed it all. We just hear the audio just clipping in and out. We're like, what's going on? And I just all of a sudden I look down the field and they're at the 30-yard line. I was getting in a fetal position after that.
we just had fucking patches Lazard, does he get no, he caught yeah, but eventually we got it caught up.
So cutty though, it was bad.
So cutty. Also, I don't mean to brag. So Seth is actually another owner in our fantasy league that we're in, but my team, big fucking moves this week. Big fucking moves. And now, I'm 2 games out of the playoffs.
Yeah. You made a move for Ezekiel Elliott, who had a pretty good game.
And Terry McLaurin.
And Scary Terry. How did he actually do?
Scary Terry did good. He had really good production in the first half once we got into the second
I'm glad you really like my players here.
Yeah.
So he set a precedent in picking my mind earlier. About 2 days ago, I was under a slight influence of alcohol. So he decided to send me a trade of Taysom Hill, who is currently the starting quarterback for the New Orleans Saints, who can be started in at tight end, which is like the ultimate flex / steal of the week. And he sent me. Who else did you send me? I don't even remember.
I sent you him and Duke Johnson.
Duke Johnson.
The
yes.
starting running
My
back.
previous starting running back, who I mistakenly for David Johnson that I drafted.
I cannot believe he's a starter.
And I gave him Ezekiel Elliott and who else did I give you?
Terry McLaurin.
Yeah, Scary Terry. So
basically, to sum it up, this man got fucking swindled. I pulled a fantasy steal this week. Big moves. My 3-17, we're back.
At the time, it seemed like a phenomenal trade, but I also forgot I made that trade and never put Taysom Hill in my lineup at my tight end or a flex, considering Julio put up like negative. Basically
He
negative points.
He put up like fucking 1 point.
Yeah, which is essentially just negative points. Just count that negative points as a wide receiver.
Yeah.
You don't give her 5 points as negative points as a wide receiver.
Well, now
That's
I
in
know.
my book.
Now I know that if I ever want to make a trade with you and trade rape you, all I need to do is get you inebriated.
I don't consent to that.
Getting him a little liquored up really
Get him a little
does.
liquored up.
It really does help. Helps my aspect of trading. I'm kind of like Jerry Jones. I feel like I feel like he's an asshole. He'd fucking get you all liquored up. He's calling guys, hey man, why don't you trade me this? Gets them all liquored up.
You want to do this trade?
I just want to punch fucking Jerry Jones in the face every time I see that guy on TV. I don't know why. I don't know if it's the saggy face. I think it's just his association with the Cowboys. I see Jerry Jones, I'm like, I just want to punch that fucking guy. He looks like an asshole.
I think it's so hilarious because I love how he just tries to be the total totalitarian of the team, while in reality he's just completely oblivious to the entire situations going on. So I just love Jerry Jones's figure.
Jerry Jones, just literally the fucking figurehead. I feel like that's
all it is.
Yeah, it's.
You think Jerry Jones hangs out with Robert Kraft and gets the
nice rubber tugs?
Absolutely not. Absolutely
not. Robert Kraft. Honestly, I always thought Robert Kraft was an asshole too until I saw that he was getting fucking rubbing tugs. I was like, okay, this guy knows how to have fun.
Those are like two 80-year-old alpha brains. No way they ever get along.
Like this dude. Okay, so this dude is fucking ungodly rich. Owns the fucking New England Patriots. Has however many fucking Super Bowl rings. Mm-hmm. You can't think this man that fucking old can't have sex with somebody Can't have sex with somebody that isn't in a fucking back of a goddamn massage parlor. Hey
man, maybe that's just what he's into.
He's got a fetish for
maybe
fucking
there's just a fetish for that.
20-year-old Floridian girls that were most likely human trafficked. That's Robert Kraft right there. That is just his.
That's
type.
on him for not conducting his little experiment in Las Vegas County, United States of America.
Legal.
Prostitution is legal.
Yes. How weird is that?
I've always heard really weird stories. Like prostitutes can literally be in the streets advertising themselves.
Are you fucking
God, that is just weird.
No, that's legal. Prostitutes
I didn't even
can advertise
fucking know
themselves
that.
with flyers in the streets. Hey, if you're looking for a good time, come with me tonight.
Bro, that's
weird. So that's the crazy thing about Vegas. That's why we really want to go. Just kidding. No.
Okay, so I think we're gonna move my 21st. No, because there's COVID there, so we can't do that.
Sad.
Yep. So once the world opens back up, we're gonna go.
Oh God, man.
No, but we're not gonna pick up a prostitute. We are going to we're conducting an experiment.
So is it gonna be like The Hangover?
I feel like if we went to Vegas,
I don't know if I could do Vegas at this point in my life.
What?
Yeah, it's just a college lifestyle is very frugal. I don't know if I'm going to be able to.
Oh, that's very.
Vegas is a very.
I feel like a Vegas trip is when you're fucking 3 or 4 years out of college, right about to get married.
Yeah.
A couple years out of college, you're getting ready to get married.
You're
you
good
start making
standing
money
financially.
You're good. You start making money. Have a consistent job. That's when you make that Vegas trip, though.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I could never do it midway junior year of my college.
Bro,
let's go take a trip to Vegas.
Hell no. The ideal trip, now, I feel you literally just go to a cabin with your friends and you just get fucked up.
Yeah,
that is a
Either that or go hiking.
That's what me and Liam did.
Hiking's free. Going to a cabin is relatively cheap. Those are both really frugal activities. I feel
yeah, well,
people really everybody's fuck. Let's go to Florida for spring break and go fucking look at girls' tits and shit. Realistically, that shit doesn't happen.
I don't like to be a pessimist, but I don't find Florida that appealing anymore. It's the same thing. There's
is.
There's just palm trees, there's beaches, there's just flat land.
Oh, come on.
There's a lot of but Florida people though.
Florida
when I went to
people are
Pinball
very
City
interesting
senior
characters.
trip, not just you know who the local people are and you know who the tourist vacationers are.
A lot of the locals in the tourist attraction areas are very hospital people. I mean, a lot of them are very outgoing and very welcoming. I kind of like that. Yeah. I do like that atmosphere there.
That atmosphere is pretty electric. But
So
they're also
you don't like
probably
beaches or what?
I mean, I love beaches, but it's kind of like I got the whole shindig about what Florida's about. Like, I don't know. I've been there so many times.
But growing up
I'm not
in
going to pass
Indiana-
it down. Oh, yeah, I'm not going to
Growing up in Indiana, it's just like, oh my god, I need.
Oh, yeah,
I need
it's
a
nice.
beach,
It's just
warm
different. You don't see
sand.
that shit. Especially
Yeah.
like warm beaches, like warm sand and shit. Like you don't see that.
Yeah. I don't think
That's
I'd want
fair.
to live there by any means, just because it's like you would get old. I mean, it would get old,
Bro,
just
I'm
like
telling
everything
you,
does.
That's like I said in the one episode. I'm like, I feel like I'm more like Squidward every day. Like I look at the beach now. Like when I go to the fucking beach, it's like, oh my god, sand is cool, but fucking, I'm gonna go in my house and there's gonna be sand everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wake
that's
up
fair.
with fucking sand in my ass crack. Like now, I see that, I'm just like, fuck the beach. Like I like it, but
I'm at the point where I've been to the beach so many times, and I've like really gone nowhere else in the United States.
See-
I want to travel. I want
see,
to
I've
get
tried-
to like.
I want to go out west.
I want to get like I want to get to like the real Midwestern.
See,
part,
'cause, like, I've traveled-
the Dakotas,
Yeah.
and I want to get up
And
there.
like I've traveled like that, and now since I've traveled like that, I feel like too now I hate a conventional beach vacation now because it's like, oh, I'd rather be
Yeah.
going on an adventure to Yellowstone for 5 days with fucking no cell signal and just go hiking and shit. Like,
Because that's what I did this past summer. Like before I went to California this summer, like the farthest west I probably ever been is like west side of Chicago. That Sean Masson.
Yeah.
that took a
Oh, Sean.
Our buddy Sean, yes, great person, and
terrible decision.
terrible decision, but we won't get too deep into that. But like that's
It's
what
not that
that,
far.
was awesome
25-minute
because
drive
California,
there.
yeah, we spent plenty of time at the beaches. There's also just great scenery there. We need to make a trip there sometime.
I want to go literally everywhere.
Yeah,
Other than
no,
Detroit. Not Detroit.
I've been to Detroit. It's actually not that bad. If you're
No,
not
there's
like,
really nice parts of
like
Detroit.
I went to a Detroit concert last fall, and like right when you get into Detroit, you see all the industrial shit. But like once you're in the middle of the city, it's actually pretty like decently nice. There's nice hotels.
Like that really
they have
nice
a really nice arena.
Where the Pistons
Yeah.
arena,
Oh,
Auburn
is that
Hills.
nice?
because
Yeah, Auburn Hills.
That's like a really nice part of Detroit.
Yeah.
I'd love to get like
yeah,
visit
but
that
like
too.
once you get in like the poorer shit, I mean it's like Chicago. I mean,
yeah, there's
Then like
there's-
15 minutes
there's
across the
certainly
border,
nice
you
parts
got
of
Windsor,
Chicago.
which is like the Vegas of Canada.
Yeah.
So
That's another place
I need to go there. I need to.
we actually were trying to plan a trip this last summer, me and Liam, along with other colleagues that wanted to come with us, but
I don't have a passport.
Yeah,
bro.
unfortunately, this new novel virus came into our lives. We won't speak upon that.
We won't speak.
But hey, my vacation to Gary, Indiana, it's ready to go next summer. I got it planned out.
Gary, dear.
Gary, Indiana.
Nice. Getting an Airbnb there.
No, they don't have those there.
Cultural staple of the Midwest. You never been?
Liam's trip to Gary is going to consist of him finding an abandoned house and just like setting up shop there, hoping a fucking homeless man doesn't piss on him.
I'll go live in Michael Jackson's old house.
Dude, his gravesite, man. I know. I literally searched the reviews of it online the one time.
His house?
No, like
No, yeah, I've seen
Yeah,
these
or, yeah,
ones
I think I know
too.
what
It's
you're
like, do
talking
not
about.
go
Or
to this
yeah,
house.
his
You will
childhood
die.
house, literally.
Yeah.
Like, it's these people. They're like, it's a cool thing. Whatever would never come again, though. Very dangerous neighborhood.
Very
Like,
dangerous.
but just
Almost
envision,
died.
just envision like a fucking typical white lady, like old Karen bitch, like rolling up into fucking Gary, Indiana, to see a Michael Jackson. His like fucking childhood home.
It's kind of crazy because like crime rates in Gary aren't even like relatively high anymore. It's because like everyone's either like that, like back in the 50s that used to be like a primarily like industrial, just like a typical like American like hard working town because of the steel industry is there. Well now they, like I think like the population is like mid 200,000s back then. Now the population's only like 75,000. Everyone's either like has moved out or has died. So
Jesus Christ.
that's one way to put it.
They booked it. They got the hell
Because
out.
I mean, they used to have the highest crime rate per capita in the entire world back in the 80s.
Oh shit.
So
Why was that? People just wanted to
it
go.
was just because like the slums of like Southside Chicago.
They kind of drug
just
into
kind of it kind
that
of
makes
overfilled
sense.
to like Northwest
Trickled down.
Indiana. Yeah.
And then they got pissed that they were out
Trickle-down
there.
economics.
They got pissed that they were out there probably because I mean like people in the South Side of Chicago are like pissed and shit because they feel like they're not included. Like I feel like that's even more like exclusion from the city of Chicago.
Yeah,
So
people
that
say,
definitely probably made frustration rise.
people say the same thing about the Shameless house.
Oh,
About how
yeah.
that's like Southside
Dude, yeah,
Chicago.
There's statistics behind it. Probably shouldn't get into it, but there's statistical managers behind it as well.
Yeah.
So, but unfortunately, it was sad to see what Northwest Indiana has turned into.
Very true. All right, boys. Well, as you know, this Thursday, huge day coming up. One of my, I wouldn't say a favorite holiday. It's a nice holiday. I feel like Thanksgiving, which is the holiday coming up this Thursday.
It's a great pregame.
It
for
is?
Christmas.
It's literally
great
it's a
pregame
pregame for Christmas.
season.
That's
Yeah,
what it is.
it's
Because like I
exactly
see
what it
like
is.
I feel like with a Thanksgiving party, you don't really see extended families. Christmas, you see more extended families, at least for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have like bigger family Christmas parties, but like Thanksgiving, you kind of see like a little bit of your extended family or like more close.
That's more so
family.
the opposite for me.
See, for me is I see a lot closer family, but I also have a huge fucking family.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Christmas is usually like within my household. We go to my grandparents' house, my aunt and uncle there. Like more extended family.
See,
kind of
we
than
have-
Thanksgiving.
Like on actual Christmas that we have that, but the week before that leading up to Christmas, we have like big family extended Christmas parties. Like where we just all get together.
Oh, yeah.
So like all my second cousins and shit, I got like 120 second cousins or something.
You gotta love Midwestern mothers. They just love throwing together. Christmas
Midwest
parties. They
mothers.
live for that.
Yeah, it's like they live for fucking parties.
Yeah.
Like my mom will, yeah, you met my mom, right?
I have
So-
met your mother.
Yeah, my
She's a
mom is-
very stereotypical Midwestern.
Yeah,
mother,
and she like my mom just loves to host shit. I feel like
Yeah,
that's like
yeah.
my mom's like fuck any opportunity to host people at her house. Like I wonder if I wonder if like people just want to flex. I wonder if that's why parents are like that.
It reminds me of
I don't
Maybe
know,
there's, like,
I don't know
one
how
flex
your
that
mother's
people don't
like.
fucking
Whenever my mom wants to host something, there cannot be a spot in the house that's dirty. Like she'll be getting on to me. She's like, "You need to clean this, clean this." She's like, "Clean the entire basement." I'm like, "No one's going down the basement, Mom. The party's upstairs." She's like, "I don't care. Clean the entire basement."
Bro, that's the most bullshit. Like I see tweets like that all the time. It's like, remember when your fucking mom, you would have like your family over for a cookout or some shit, and she's like, "Go make your bed, go clean
Yeah,
it."
yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
what are they fucking having a cookout?
My
in my
mom's like in the
fucking room?
basement, go get the broom and clean the cobwebs out of the corner. I'm like, "Mom, I don't know if I hate to break the news to you, but no one's peeking their heads in the corners of the basement at the Christmas party."
No, see, like for me especially, I am the fucking most anal fucking chore for me is making my fucking bed. Like why?
I'm so bad at that.
I do not
That's
make my bed
it's
because
so
it's like,
easy to make a bed.
It's so
It's
easy to
very
make a bed, but
easy.
also it's like I get out of bed, I start my fucking day.
No.
I'm done with my bed until I return to my bed.
It
My-
takes like 3 seconds.
yeah, but still,
make
it's
your
like,
bed.
I don't know if
fuck-
you've ever seen Liam sleep though. He is different. He just remains stagnant the entire night, like a morgued human being.
Dude, you're just a fucking
He
log when you
no,
sleep.
he just covers up and then sleeps.
That
Does
is-
not move an inch. Wakes up, unthrows the covers. That's his
This
night.
is the false narrative that has been bestowed on me ever since I was like younger. This is not true. I sleep on my side.
So me, I mean, I throw myself around like a possessed child when I sleep. It's ridiculous.
You remember the way Sean would do it? He would like literally.
Oh my God.
It's like he's sleeping, but he just jumps out of bed, and we'll hear this shit like him falling on the bed while sleeping.
But when I fucking sleep, I use my whole damn bed.
Oh,
I
yeah,
swear,
so
I am
do I.
a starfish. I'm like
Oh,
Patrick Starfish when he jumps on his fucking
I'm a
rock
stomach
and
sleeper.
falls.
Usually I have my hands out under both pillows to keep them warm, and I usually have my legs spread out as well.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess starfish.
That's how I am.
Exactly.
I
Yeah.
guess Starfish pose.
Yeah,
motherfucker.
that's a good
Patrick
comparison
Star
right
every
there.
night, man. You know how it is. But yeah, so that's why I always fucking make my bed for those parties. Sucks. Okay, so into Thanksgiving. Let's talk turkey,
Let's
boys.
talk.
Leo was
turkey
excited about the
time.
segment.
Oh my
he was
God.
adamant.
He
we had
hasn't
this
talking
segment.
about talking turkey for the
I
I
think-
need to talk turkey.
I think
So-
for
I
no
need it.
fucking reason, Liam literally is just
When
like,
I
I
was
just love the phrase "Let's talk turkey." Yeah, because I asked you the other day. I was like, "Why?" I'm like, "Why are you so adamant about talking turkey?" He's like, "Dude, honestly, I just love the phrase "Let's talk turkey."
How cool is that phrase?
When we were
Let's talk
FaceTiming,
turkey.
this past week, when he was asking me to come over from Purdue, where I'm currently instated at in school, he was like, Trevor was like, "Oh, you can get on the podcast as a guest segment." I'm like, "Okay, what are we gonna talk about?" First thing Liam said, "Turkey." I'm
Let's
like,
talk.
Don't know what
Let's
that
talk
means.
turkey.
Let's
Don't know what that
fucking
means, but I'm interested. So,
Okay, so getting into talking turkey, we're talking Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
So obviously, you go into Thanksgiving, and you fucking roll in, and there's always for me at least, there's always at least like a turkey or a ham or both.
Both, huh?
Yeah.
Ooh.
My family likes to
we're
mix
not a
them.
ham family.
No,
Ham's
we're not
a Christmas
Ham's Christmas
food.
thing.
We're not a
yeah, but
Christmas
still,
family
for some fucking reason, my family Thanksgiving it's always like, okay, we have a turkey or we have like ham and shit too. Yeah, see, Adam agrees. We have a live studio member, Adam Hess. Adam, say hi to the folks.
Hello, everybody.
God, what a fucking man. But back into that, we have okay. So discussion time for debate, boys.
Yep.
What is the best side you roll into Thanksgiving? What you thinking? Like, what are you fucking eyeing up? And you're like, I just want to fucking stick my dick in that. It looks so good.
Oh,
Like,
there's a few for me, but like, I love baked beans. I
Baked
love
beans?
who the
beans.
fuck are you?
What?
You're lying. You're lying right now. This is
What's wrong with that?
That's a neighborhood barbecue food.
That's neighborhood-
Okay.
neighborhood barbecue
Okay.
food.
That's not fucking Thanksgiving.
That is not
It's
Thanksgiving.
mashed potatoes.
That is not Thanksgiving-esque food.
So I mean, dude, does it have to be?
fucking-
Does it have to be like Thanksgiving oriented, or can it be something?
No, like Okay, I guess if you have it at your Thanksgiving.
See, that's what I'm
usually
saying.
my family doesn't fucking roll up. Yeah, man, like it's like I got the turkey, I got the stuffing, green bean casserole, I got the casserole.
Who brings
and then
the
fucking then fucking good old Aunt fucking Ida or Deborah or whoever the fuck her name is, just like, oh yeah, I'm bringing my fucking Bush's baked beans at Thanksgiving.
No, it's not just Bush. There's like you put a bunch of stuff in it.
Okay, cowboy beans then.
I mean, not
That's cowboy
exactly,
beans.
but kind of.
That's cowboy beans.
Like you throw the grease and the bacon into it. That's a little bit cowboy.
So yours is beans then. All right, I'm saying mashed potatoes. Seth?
Another Midwestern staple. I feel like at least a white family Midwestern staple is green bean casserole.
Green bean
that's
casserole.
also
Green
really
bean
good.
casserole. The thing is,
ultimately the best.
Yeah.
food
green bean
during
casserole when I was
Yeah.
younger, I fucking hated fucking veggies. I was like, fuck that. I had the palate of like a fucking the person that goes everywhere and orders chicken tenders. That was almost me when I was a
Oh
kid.
man.
Like about that, some of that
despicable.
shit. Yeah, especially with vegetables. And then so like green bean casserole wouldn't really be on my radar. Then I like tried it, and I feel like the older I get, every time I go, I'm like, bro, this shit's so good.
It's growing on you. It's acquired taste.
Yeah, for real.
No, but did you know I was looking at a map, and it's the favorite sides for each state.
I saw that. I was looking at that.
Indiana's is deviled eggs.
That is so
That's weird, isn't
I don't
it?
know about you guys, unpopular opinion, but I hate deviled
I know you
They're
do.
fucking
I know you
gross.
hate
No,
them.
they're gross.
Okay,
No, I love them.
Because every time I say I hate deviled
That's a
eggs,
very Liam thing to like. I look
no.
at Liam and I'm like,
Well,
he likes deviled eggs.
Let's
Like,
talk about deviled eggs. Let's talk deviled eggs.
every time I say I
We
hate
change it
deviled
to,
eggs,
let's talk to you, let's
every
talk
time I
to
say
you.
I hate deviled eggs, everyone looks at me like I just said a racial slur. I'm like, what? I didn't. I
that
just
like-
hate deviled eggs.
Is that an Indiana thing? Is like loving
Apparently it
deviled eggs?
is. I mean, I don't think the map lies. I mean, it might.
What did you know what Ohio's was?
It was something basic.
Probably
I
Honestly,
think it's like mashed potatoes. It might have just been
Yeah.
mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
deviled eggs was like the only weird one on that map too. Like everyone's
That's
like
a very Indiana
stuffing,
thing.
mashed potatoes, gravy.
That's
and
what
it's
everyone like fights over in my
deviled eggs.
household too, is the deviled eggs. I don't even like putting them together.
It's just something the way my grandma makes it, man.
Because you gotta use like, I've always told you this, it's like one of like the weird things about me. Like a jar of mayo just disgusts me. Like I like mayo, but just the jar itself disgusts me. I can do mayo out of a bottle, but just the jar itself
The
disgusts
jar itself, I kind of agree with that. Like, the sex
into it,
appeal
it's just
kind
like
of goes
white
away with
blob. It's just,
It's
yeah,
just a white
exactly. It's
blob.
just gross.
Bro, if you have like the fucking jar, I feel like that shit. I don't
You
know,
gotta
like,
stick
especially
your
when you get the knife in it, and
watch
it,
the
like, slaps.
insertion too.
Yes.
Yeah, it's so
You pull,
gross.
that,
Insertion,
you
okay.
pull that fucking knife out there, there's just like fucking mayo falling off the
Yes.
sides. Like, this is disgusting.
That's a good point.
That's a good point. I never really like thought into detail about that, but now you mentioned that's like one of those things. I'm like, I fucking hate that.
It feels like I'm sinning when I'm pulling the knife out of the
I hate to get this
mayo.
podcast off topic, but did you guys notice we just completely overrided the hot takes for NFL Sunday segment? We just got so off
We
topic.
tend to
in
drift. We'll
conversation.
go back
We-
into that because
Yeah.
I wanted to address something at the end.
Maybe we'll come
Something's very
full circle
personal. Yeah, we'll
and
go
it'll
full
just
circle.
kinda-
Watch. We'll tie it together.
This is what
Tie
happens
it
when
together
three of
like
us
a bow.
converse.
Yeah, that's what happens. Just when the boys sit down and talk, this reminds me the way we're sitting right now too. It reminds me of those memes of like the three kids. Like there's three like young ass kids sitting around the table and it's like discussing.
Yeah.
It's like ending the Cold War. It's like those three years. Like
Yeah.
that is exactly
Yeah.
how we're positioned right now. We're fucking
I know
talking
that- I know
about
that
why we
meme.
hate deviled eggs and getting fucking.
It has like
something.
the YouTube format.
Yes,
yeah, I know
people
that.
write the
meme.
names
I
always
love
fucking
that
change.
meme.
Like is it like the ones like is Joe Flacco elite?
Yeah, I've seen those ones.
Okay,
Did the war crimes committed in Yugoslavia permit?
permit this. Okay, but now we got to finish. Let's talk turkey though.
Let's talk turkey.
A fun fact. I was going to throw out a fun fact about Thanksgiving. We'll kind of elaborate it because I have a pretty stiff stance on it, so I want to address it. So, fun fact about turkeys, because you want to talk turkey, Liam.
Oh, turkeys. Oh.
The turkey was actually Abraham Lincoln wanted it to be the national bird, and
Yeah, it was Ben Franklin.
Oh, Ben Franklin?
Ben Franklin. I thought it was Abe
Yeah.
Lincoln too.
Abe
No, but like when he was in presidency, he was like adamant about it still.
Might have, but it was definitely Ben Franklin was the big
Ben Franklin was the.
I get my founding fathers mixed up. Abe Lincoln's not even a founding father, but there's like, if you're that fucking old, I don't care. But the turkey was going to be the national bird, and they chose a bald eagle. Like,
I mean, turkeys are kind of fucking stupid though.
but like that's America.
They are so
They just
That's America.
waddle. They literally waddle around. They can't really fly.
So you think like bald eagle stays then?
Bald eagles are just like. Maybe it's because we were raised so much on the bald eagle being like our national symbol.
No,
Bald
that's the
eagle,
thing,
but
it's just a sex
listen,
appeal.
bald eagle is such a dominant bird in the bird family, and that's kind of
Yeah.
what the United States is in terms of culture across the world. We're the most dominant culture in the entire world.
That's what though. I feel like
That's a
though,
good point.
I'm more about the memes also, but like think about it though. Turkeys are dysfunctional, and they're fucking. That's America. It's dysfunctional as fuck.
Dysfunctional.
And you gotta think too, like, how many more turkeys have you seen out and about than a fucking bald eagle? If it's national bird, we gotta have a lot of them. You know,
I wouldn't say that necessarily.
they gotta
Maybe
be more
that
abundant.
because then when you see them every
Bald
once in a
eagles
while,
are
it's
like
like, whoa,
Bald
hey.
eagles are like in fucking zoos though. Like you really don't see them that frequently. Like you see fucking flocks of turkeys. You
But
know?
we also hunt turkeys, and it's
I feel like you can't hunt your national bird
That
for
is true. That would be
sport
wrong,
and then
yeah.
eat it. It's like the Hindus just eating their cows all the time. You can't just
Whoa,
do that.
don't talk about
it's
the
like,
sacred cow.
It's like
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
sacred.
whoa.
we don't talk about the sacred cow.
It's like a felony to shoot a bald eagle, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Oh
I
yeah.
definitely
It's a
thought
felony
so.
to fuck with the bald eagle. Like if it's like roadkill, you like can't fucking touch it. Like you have to report it. Like those fucking things are like more protected than our election. Like
Oh yeah.
So you think the
Yeah,
turkey,
those shit, like those shits locks up. You know.
so you think the turkey should be our national bird?
Yeah.
Like a
I think
first
it's an embodiment of America, and you see them a lot more.
I feel like you're not doing America any justice here.
Fuck
This
you.
sounds
You're
very.
calling
This sounds very unpatriotic.
Oh fuck
here.
you! It's just like America is America, you know. But turkeys also are big fucking birds. They're beautiful too,
Are they?
dude. I shit you not, bro.
They got those.
No,
gobblers.
like have you ever seen fucking like a turkey like? Because they don't look like that all the time. Like they puff out like that. Like they do that when they're showing off and like have their fan in the back.
Yeah.
So like that's cool as fuck.
I feel like we
Like,
should
they
do
puff their
peacock.
chest. Peacock.
Peacock.
Those aren't indigenous. to you,
Just an
though.
honor of NBC.
Fair.
NBC is a good channel. I love Sunday Night Football on NBC.
Sunday football. Sunday football.
You know something so cool though is literally the president pardons a turkey every year.
That is true.
That is so like
That is
dumb
very-
and amazing, and I just love that.
No, literally every year. Like, just envision, like, the fucking top people in the fucking White House. And, like, the president getting all fucking spiffied up, getting ready to head out. And literally just to fucking stand next to a turkey. They're just like, yep, you guys are eating a fuckload of them. This one, he survived. Like,
It's like
Wasted all the time getting the media together and everything just for that.
it's like the president is sitting in the Oval Office and his like assistant or whatever comes up with like 4 folders like you have to choose which
it's like,
one would be
he has
pardoned.
he downloads an app for a while. It's like Tinder for turkeys. Like, he's like, swipe left, like, and then just, like, narrows down the list.
Mr. President, the economy is crashing. Turkey time.
It's like, whoa,
Turkey
So you
time.
must put that on hold.
Bobo the turkey, you might get pardoned, buddy.
North Korea just did a fucking nuclear threat. Holy fuck. Tom is huge this year.
Tom is big.
Tom
You gotta
Turkey
strike while
is
it's hot.
Tom, this strike's very important. But bro, Tom the Turkey, man, we gotta pick. Okay, do we want the Minnesota one or the Iowa one? Like, which one we picking this year, man?
Imagine being that turkey that's
Dude,
pardoned.
that's-
you gotta
that's-
feel like king shit, you know?
Like, imagine, no, because they like come get that fucker. They grab him up. You know, he probably rides on fucking Air Force One. This turkey's like just fucking.
The most bougie turkey I've ever seen in my life.
This turkey's doing blow and fucking just watching The Office on a fucking private jet. Just
What happens to the turkeys after they get pardoned? Do they just stay in some like farm forever? or
yeah, I think
something?
they do. I think
It's
they
kinda
just
badass.
Yeah, I think they just like raise them. after
Yeah,
that.
the president himself drops him back off at the farm. And then,
Oh,
They like keep
No,
that.
I'm kidding.
No,
That doesn't happen.
no,
the
no,
president's like,
Eh.
I think what actually happens though is because we had one like not far, like in Mercer County, from Mercer County, like where I'm from.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like when Obama was in office, yeah, they had one, and I think that turkey they like. Well, mostly I feel like the year after, especially, they just kind of fucking paraded around. Because there's some weirdo out there that will go fucking pay money to see the turkey that was pardoned by the president. Like,
they should be on like the Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade.
they have like a float
Because
for the turkey.
They have a float. Tom the turkey.
Tom Turkey's just chilling on there, just like, yeah, let's do this shit.
That's one thing I'm gonna miss this year. Just waking up and just watching Macy's.
I fucking
what
hate
is it? Macy's Thanksgiving Day.
Yeah,
Parade.
Macy's
Thanksgiving Day parade.
Oh, our band was on it one year.
What? Really?
I think
Plymouth
it-
Band?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, we got like some kind of appearance on it one year. It was like a long time ago. It was like 2008.
Oh, okay. That's probably.
I feel like the Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade now. When I watch it, it's literally just shitty 2000s pop singers that just lip sync an entire song.
Yep.
Or sing it. It sounds
like
horrible.
it's honestly.
it sucks.
I just like seeing
I
the
don't like the
cartoon
parade.
blimps. Those are cool.
The cartoon blips are
I
sick.
always like seeing the Simpsons.
Dude, I remember. Yep, I remember growing up. Like you wake up and watch that shit. But now I watch it. I'm just like, okay, I don't want to fucking hear Mariah Carey suck again.
Yeah. I
It-
definitely.
It's a good captivating figure before football.
Yeah.
I always
Kind
love.
of.
I always love the noon starts for Thanksgiving football.
Yeah.
That might be the best thing that they
is.
have
That's-
ever implemented on Thanksgiving Day in history.
And I like how they don't oversaturate it too, because usually like we watch Red Zone, we watch all the games. It's kind of nice to sit down once in a while and watch
Yeah.
a singular game
Right.
and focus in on just one game.
Right.
And like I feel like Thanksgiving's a perfect time for that because they have the schedules all spread out. It's like they would usually have like 2 games in the time slot, then they have like one on Thanksgiving night.
I don't think it's 2 games in time slot. Isn't it just one each? Because
Oh,
I feel like
it is one.
I think
I
this
think.
year
It's
they're
like
doing
you
more,
got-
though.
They might.
Are
be
they? Because I thought it was only 3 games on Thanksgiving. It's like you have either Lions or Cowboys, which are interchangeable
Yeah.
between the 1 o'clock or the noon.
It's
like,
always
3
it's
o'clock
always
games.
Lions
I
at
think
Ford
Lions
Field.
Then there's
Sometimes-
always some like Sunday night game that starts.
It is
like
always
7.
fucking Lions at Ford Field. I don't get why.
Well, yeah, I think that's their tradition.
Yeah, I just don't know like why.
I have no idea
why. In the fuck
it goes
is
back to like the 40s or something.
Like,
Some
why do
kind
I
of
want to
weird
watch
tradition.
the fucking 0-13 Detroit Lions fucking play on Thanksgiving Day? Like, why do I want to watch?
That's
this
the worst thing ever.
That'd be like
because,
putting the Jets on Thanksgiving Day.
And like in my household during Thanksgiving, one of my uncles is a Lions fan and my dad's a Bears fan, and like I want to say like 25% of the time they play on Thanksgiving Day, and it's just always one of them being miserable. Regardless of someone being miserable, because the Lions are usually terrible on Thanksgiving Day.
Yeah, yeah, that's facts.
Then they're notorious for losing.
And then also my dad is also a somewhat Cowboys fan because that was like
Yeah.
his childhood team growing up, and I had to watch him be miserable during that too. So
Oh gosh.
Thanksgiving's just pretty miserable.
Thanksgiving.
I kind of hate it. No.
Thanksgiving is just, I don't know. Personally, I love the Wednesday before Thanksgiving. That's what I'm so excited for this Wednesday because I'm going to go home and all my friends and I are going to hang out and just get fucked up.
Oh yeah.
We're going to go to somebody's fucking barn or shop or something, somebody's house, play fucking cards and just get really drunk. Just catch up. We haven't seen each other in a while.
Sounds like a blast.
Yeah. Because I know like ever since I started going to college, when you go home, like that Wednesday night before, because like last year we went fucking hard at the bars because like all the bars have bands and shit.
That's usually I always wait till the Wednesday night before Thanksgiving to go home. Therefore, I don't have to cooperate with any cleaning or cooking. So, because my mom always usually guilt trips me into that. So, I always wait out on that.
That is
See, we never host Thanksgiving at my house, though, so it's nice.
My mom,
yeah, it's a my house, like year in year out type thing for us.
When I was growing up, it was at my grandparents, but now I think it's just at my house. So.
Yeah. That's facts. Well, hey, now we got to tie it back in. We said we were going to tie it back in to our NFL takeaways.
Tie it up like a bow.
Yeah. So, obviously, I need to address something because I know that all of you out there are listening and you're concerned about me and my mental health. After seeing my Twitter post today, let's just say that we lost a great one today. Joe Burrow got his leg fucking obliterated.
That was a horrific.
I didn't watch it. I literally did not watch it.
That one's hard to watch.
I did not watch it because I didn't see what happened. And when they showed the replay, I refused to fucking watch.
It's kind of sad how everyone just called this too at the beginning of the year, just because like I remember the first game he got hit like I think it was like 17
against
times.
the Eagles. I think it was he got sacked 8 times.
That offensive line is just awful.
They're fucking horrible. It's like it was bound to happen, but like to see it actually happen, like I was like we were going good. He was playing really well like throughout the year consistently, like establishing himself as a starting quarterback.
Yeah, no, he's looked really great all year. I mean, his accuracy
and then like
on.
And we like this year was all like we lose a fuckload, but also optimism and like new starts because we know our O-line sucks, and like seeing Burrow go down now, like I don't want to fucking like what incentive do I have to watch the Bengals now when fucking Ryan Finley is playing quarterback?
Yeah, you and the Bengals have had
the run game.
An interesting.
Mixon's out. I don't want to watch fucking Giovanni Bernard. I don't want to watch Ryan Finley throw screen passes to Giovanni Bernard.
For old time's sake, just watch Giovanni Bernard. Come on, you had good days with Giovanni Bernard in there.
That's fair.
Because he was like, wasn't he a starting quarterback? They were like 2014, and they were decent years.
In the Dalton Green era when they reigned supreme. When we were notoriously like a 8 to 10 win team every year. Yeah.
Because they got like a divisional round bye one year, didn't they?
Yeah. No.
No.
Wait, yeah, we did. We did.
They got like a 2 seed.
Yeah, we did.
Because they beat Peyton Manning in the Broncos like in 2015.
Yep.
I think it was.
Yep.
They
We did.
2015 Peyton Manning.
Because the Bengals that year, I think they started out like 10-0 or some shit.
Did they really?
Yeah, they were like one of the like.
Oh yeah. They were really good at their start.
Yeah, they were really good at the start of the year, and then Dalton got hurt. Because then we ended up in that playoff game, I think, having AJ McCarron.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Oh man, AJ McCarron.
Regardless, though, that's a tough injury. That was hard to watch.
Bro, I was literally like, you saw what happened. I wanted to fucking cry. Like, my soul left my body.
It was a bad one.
One thing I've noticed just watching this year is just his composure behind that terrible O-line.
Dude, yeah.
It's hard to do.
I mean, if you could still throw for fucking 300 yards behind that shit stain of an offensive line, like...
A majority of quarterbacks are going to flail. Like, who knows? Patrick Mahomes has been blessed with a great O-line for the first few years. Who knows what would happen if he got thrown in behind that O-line? Like, obviously, we've seen people like I did debate about Russell Wilson. We've seen Russell Wilson do it. He had a terrible O-line the last few years of his career. Or, I mean, last few years.
And he's been turning it up this year, too.
Oh, yeah. Because they finally have an O-line behind him, too, to support him, which is great. So that offense is finally just reaching...
Great offensive weapons, too, with Metcalf and Lockett. Yeah, Chris Carson's good, too, as running back.
Football. I fucking love football. I want to book it now. My fantasy team will make the playoffs. I know saying it on the podcast. if I went out, I got it. And with my pickups, I'm telling you, I'm going to make it there. I'm going to make
to
it
his
there.
propaganda.
Fuck you, Liam. I hate you. I hate this fucking guy.
I'm going to go 7-4 after this week. Yeah, 7-4. And I'm in a good position right now.
Are you really 7-4?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Fuck
believe
you,
that
Liam.
shit?
Fuck you.
For how bad I would.
Because you were
my
like
team's been for a
500. You were
while.
like 4-4, weren't you?
Yeah.
Have you won like 3 straight?
I think I lost one.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna lose this week. There's no way I win.
Yeah, you're probably gonna lose.
I might win, or I might lose though. There's still a chance for him.
I mean, Ronald Jones has to put up
Mahomes threw another touchdown.
25 points for me to win.
Hey.
No, 35 points.
Oh, he'll just have a Dalvin Cook day.
Not happening.
He'll just pull a Dalvin Cook.
Not happening. Wyatt Slat takes another win. God
Typical.
Damn it.
I want to know how this guy went from like the worst team in the league to like the best within the switch of a year.
Yeah.
Because that's always his stance. No offense if he hears this, but he's always just been the worst player in anything we ever do. And all of fantasy,
He says
and all
no
March
offense.
Madness.
No
Stupid
offense.
asshole.
No offense, but you fucking suck.
No
man.
offense, but you're a stupid idiot.
Anytime, I feel like anytime somebody says no offense, it's always a really offensive
It's
comment.
gonna be followed by
It's
something.
like no offense, man,
despicable.
but you need to like shut up. Can you like keep it? No offense, man. Can you like keep it down? Like, and nobody comes up to you and says no offense and like have something that you take offense to afterwards. Like,
That is fair.
Here's my NFL takeaway of the week. The Steelers are not legit.
why?
Okay, I know people have been jumping the gun too early.
I hate the Steelers. I think they're legit.
I do not think they were legit. I have not seen them go out there and put a dominant performance against any team, no matter
They win.
what caliber they are.
It doesn't matter. They win.
are win. Okay, good football teams win.
Good
games.
football teams find a way to win.
Find
you see
a
how
way
the
to
fucking
win.
Bears lose all the time.
Bears
I think
they
once
don't
they-
find a way to win.
They're not the best
Steelers
team in the
find
league.
a way to win.
If they run to the Chiefs
I
in full
agree.
stride, they're going to lose.
Yeah, I could say that they're not the best team in the league. But
I think they
they're-
ran to like the Seahawks in full stride, they'd lose. As
Maybe.
well. Seahawks in full stride were dangerous.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously they've had some minor setbacks these last few weeks, but Seahawks in full stride may be the second best team in the league.
So you put them, 3? Steelers?
Uh,
No way you have anyone else over them.
I don't know. There's a lot of really good teams in the NFC.
I mean,
I
Chiefs,
think
Seahawks,
I'd put them. I
Steelers.
think I'd put them above my Indianapolis Colts.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Just because you got to
Fill
win
up the
today
day.
Yeah.
doesn't
Dadgummit,
mean that
Phil
Very
Rivers.
stressful win for my Indianapolis Colts today, and I love seeing euphoric Phil running on the field.
Euphoric Phil. Shit.
was a good win out there, guys. Good job.
Darn you guys gave us
a good
We gotta go win out there today, boys.
Dadgummit, you guys gave us a good day. I feel like that guy can't
Good
win.
daggum win today.
That dude knows how to have
Heck,
sex. That dude knows how to have sex, but not.
He's got
Might
some,
be the most fertile man. on
he's
the
got
history
some
of this planet.
potent semen.
He's got some potent semen. Fair. I mean, he's got
He's got swimmers for days.
You know what I mean?
What if he's only had sex 9 times his entire life? He's just batting 100.
Like, it's like a whole ordeal for him to have sex. Like they
Yeah.
like he's like, hey, we're having sex these days, and these kids, like, this is the kids.
I think that's actually what it is. I don't think he actually has sex. I think he's only had sex
I mean, the
9
fact,
times his
that,
entire
the
life.
fact that he's in the NFL will throw a fucking interception or make a bad play. He will yell "dadgummit" instead of just
Dadgummit.
"fuck." Instinctively, just like "fuck." Are you kidding me? Dadgummit, you sons of guns!
There's no way he can like yell at his kids before bed and say "dadgum" and then his wife wants to have sex with him right now. No way.
I want to see. I would love to see if that's how he is on the football field. I would love to see Philip Rivers arguing with his wife.
I want to see him.
my
Could you imagine?
God.
It's like little fucking Jimmy John, kid number fucking 6 or whatever. He's got to go to practice this day. Philip, will you bring him? Philip's on his bye week, pissed, just wants to hang out.
Dadgummit, honey,
Dadgummit,
I
honey.
want chicken gravy, not turkey gravy. What the
Dad,
heck is wrong with you?
I want to see how he would discipline his kids. Like, you know you're supposed to brush your teeth before bed, Bobby.
Dadgummit, Bobby.
What the frick, Jimmy?
What the frick?
I told you get that schooling done before 8 o'clock.
I feel like he's one of those. I feel like Philip Rivers is definitely a dad that doesn't let his kids play violent video games.
Oh, yeah.
100% not.
Dad, can I get GTA? No, son, you're gonna fucking turn into a coke dealer. You're gonna start killing people.
You better go to that schoolhouse. that
You
schoolhouse.
best get your ass. You best get to chore and then get your ass over to that schoolhouse now.
The schoolhouse.
I'll whoop you up something nasty.
Bobby,
boy.
I told you to clean the outhouse. Why is it still looking like this?
You son of a gun. Oh shit. All right. Well, fuck. We've been talking forever, guys.
yeah.
This is the longest
been
episode
flowing.
ever.
Yeah.
But Seth
They
Brantley.
just keep getting longer.
Keep it low. We like literally we were sitting there. And I was thinking, I was like, "Fuck, what are we gonna talk about?" It's just crazy how when you start it, you keep like building on it, and like we wrote down a shitload of stuff. We only covered half the list,
Yeah.
less than half the list. Like, yeah, just fucking rambling on. But Seth Brantley, loved having you on.
Appreciate
First
you guys
guest,
having
yeah,
me on.
for sure.
I appreciate the entire weekend as well. It was a fun weekend in here in the Muncie Boys. So.
Absolutely, man. We hope to see you soon.
And you were
We'll be
not
back.
welcome back on the podcast.
Oh,
You're not welcome back.
That was implied.
Obviously, our
that
ratings,
was implicitly stated beforehand.
our ratings
Not a
gonna-
chance.
Our rating after our ratings tank after this, you're gonna be fucking toast.
I'll make
man.
sure I leave some good reviews on my alternate
On
accounts.
your alternate
Yes.
accounts. All right. Well,
Bill State in 92.
all right. Well, thank you guys for tuning in today. Hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving.
We do indeed. We love y'all.
We love all the listeners. Stay classy out there, guys.